What's up, guys? Welcome to Ball Mastery. How we're going to do this is we're going to run through a few techniques with you. I'll break them down for you technically, and then Billy will run through the techniques with a little bit more intensity. At the same time at home, I want you to do the same thing. So some of them we're going to be practicing for 45 seconds or 60 seconds. Others will be doing a certain amount of touches, but everything we do at an intense rate. All right? So get your football, get ready. We're going to start off quite simple. We're going to start off with la croquetas, which is going to be a theme for today. What I want you guys to focus on when doing your la croquetas is, can we try to move our feet simultaneously? A lot of the mistakes I see people making when they do la croquetas is they move the right and then just after they move the left, and that kills a fraction of a second. In the game of football, that fraction of a second can be massive. So what I want you to do is, as you shift the right foot, can you shift the left simultaneously? There. Same thing going the other way. Can they shift at the same time? So as I'm moving this foot, this one's coming off the ground. So as I shift it across, it gives me more distance, so it's easier to get past my opponent. All right? Ready, Billy? Let's go. So we're going to start this. We're going to start off just comfortably getting used to our la croquetas. So not going to put any time limit on it or anything now. We're just going to go comfortably, shifting. So can you try and make sure, try and make sure you're shifting both feet at the same time. So as that ball is here, what I want you to do is shift that foot. As you shift the right, and you shift this left at the same time. So the left comes up and then you move the right. There, just like that. Yeah, try and get used to it, doing it like that, with that technique. Because it's going to be a theme throughout the session. We're going to have to use our la croquetas throughout the session. Good, much. Still doing it one and then the other, Billy. Try and do it both at the same time. Good. Good, well done. Stop there. So, you guys might be having the same problem at home, as Billy's still got in his head, he's still shuffling it a fraction of a second late. So what I'm going to say for those of you that are struggling with this, what I'm going to say to do is move the foot, the non-kicking foot, move that foot a fraction earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this left foot first, and I'm going to move this. So there. Ooh. Let's do that one again. Almost broke my ankle on camera. Let's do that one again, yeah? There. So again, as I shift the ball, this one has to go. So look, just as I'm getting ready to shift, this one is getting up and ready to move to the side. There. There. So as I shift the ball with this foot is already in the air. Yeah? The other foot has to be in the air when you shift that ball. Get used to it, don't worry, get used to it. Good, much better. Good. Good. Good, much better. Keep going. Good, you feel the difference? Yeah. Yeah, keep going, keep practicing that. Alright, good. Now that we're comfortable, what I want you to do now is I want you to do 50 la croquetas. Okay, so right now, don't worry about the intensity, we'll build that up as we go. I don't want you to do it slow, but I want you to do it controlled. Okay? So can we control our la croquetas, remembering the coaching points, remembering the technical information? Can we control our la croquetas and get 50 out? Ready? Let's go. Good, keep going. Keep going there at home as well. Keep going, keep pushing those la croquetas, both feet. Left to right, right to left. Keep going. Good, Billy, well done, keep going. You count in my count. 15, good. 19, 20, keep going. Good. Good. Keep going. If it messes up, don't worry, just bring it back. We're dealing with it's a real environment. Good, keep going. Well done. Good. What are we on now? 32. 32? 33. 39. 50. 40. 40, sorry. 10 more, come on, let's go, there you go, 10 more. And relax, fantastic, well done. So now just have a little stretch, guys, kick out your feet, have a little stretch. Alright, get the ball. So, what we're going to do now is just going to do some inside taps. Get comfortable with the ball, inside taps. What I'd like you to try and do, guys, is can you try not to look at the ball? So can you look forward? Can you look to the side? Can you look to the other side? Can you even look behind? Can you check your shoulder while doing the technique? Right? So I want you to make sure you get control of the ball first. Once you feel that you've got control of the ball, can we look to the side? Can we look to the other side? Can we check our shoulder? Good. Well done. Keep going, guys. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Relax. Relax. Okay, now we're getting more comfortable. What we're going to do is we're going to run through that one, but we're going to run through it a little bit more intense. So we're going to run through that for a minute. All right, Billy, trying to keep it fully under control at all times if possible. And once you've got control and you feel comfortable, can we check? Can we look to the side? Can we check our shoulders? All right, ready? Go. That's it. Keep going, guys. Keep pushing. Well done. Good. Can we look to the side? Fantastic. Good. Well done. Can we have a little glance over the shoulder? Someone coming. Can we have a little glance? Good. Can we check the other shoulder? Fantastic. Well done. Nice. There you go. 20 seconds gone. Keep going. Keep going. Well done. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. It's harder than it looks. Keep going. 30 seconds gone. Well done. 30 seconds left now. Halfway there. That's it. Keep going. Don't worry if it messes up. Bring it back. Start again as soon as you can. Good. Well done. 15 seconds left. That's it. Good. Keep that quality. Good. Keep it up. Well done. Good. Good. Keep it up. Fantastic. Good. Keep going. Bring it back. Keep going. Keep going. And relax. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll the ball with the sole of our foot across our body. There. Stop it. And then perform a lacquer check. So it's a sole roll. Stop. Lacquer check. Sole roll. Stop the ball. Lacquer check. As I stop the ball, very important, I shift the balance of my body from the left to the right because I'm going to start shifting in that direction. So as I do it, so sole roll, stop there. Once I put my foot down, I've already shifted my balance towards my right because that's the direction I'm going to be going. Does that make sense? All right, let's go. Good, well done. Fantastic. Good, that's it, get those repetitions in. Well done. Good, keep going, keep pushing. Well done. Good. If you don't have the space at home to go one side and then to the other as Billy's doing, so he's doing left foot sole roll, la croqueta, right foot sole roll, la croqueta. If you don't have that space, you can work on one foot and then swap over, do 10, swap over, work on the other foot. All right, Billy, stop there. I believe that should be 20 at least. All right. Now we're going for the intense bit again. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go for toe taps, but we're going to go for 45 seconds and we're going to go intense. What I'm going to ask you to do, Billy, because you're really advanced, is you're going to go with Brazilian flair. Okay, so you're going to go with Brazilian flair, but first we'll just give them a demo of what toe taps look like. So Billy, if we will do this one together. So do you want to do the toe taps or you want to do the Brazilian flair? Which one do you want to do?
I'll just do toe taps.
Alright, you do the toe taps, I'll do the Brazilian flair. Alright, so watching Billy, so we're going to do toe taps first. So just lightly stepping on the ball, try and make the ball have minimal to no movement. Alright, really light on your toes. Alright, and so Billy's going to do that one. For those of you that find that one a bit easy, or you can do that one with your eyes closed, we're going to do Brazilian flair. So we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. You might see our ball moving a little bit because we are working on a slope, but as I said, it's the real. We've got to deal with it. We've got to adapt to the environment as a true alpha player. All right, ready? So Bill, you're going toe taps, I'm going Brazilian flair. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. That's it. Keep going at home, guys. If you mess it up, just bring it back. Get as many repetitions as you can. We're going to try and go for at least a minute. Can you look up as well? To get a bit more comfortable, can you look up? My flair players, can you get a bit of no look in there? Keep going, push. Don't let the intensity drop. Try not to let the quality drop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And relax. Fantastic. Well done. Cool. We're going to go for outside, inside La croquetas. Similar to the soul roll, when we stop the ball to execute the La croqueta, very important, we slightly shift our body weight. Okay? So it's going to start off with an outside touch there. Inside touch, body weight is already shifted. Get it over. Alright? So again, outside touch, shift. Outside touch, inside touch, shift it. Outside touch, inside touch, shift it. Alright? So, even if you're working in a tight space, guys, make your touches really small. Delicate touches, keep the ball under control at all times. Get your foot around the ball as quickly as possible after the outside cut. So after this outside cut, get it around the ball, the inside cut, and then shuffle over. Alright? So we're going to run through that for a little bit. I'll give you 30 seconds to get used to it, and then we're going to run through it with a bit more intensity. Alright? Ready? Let's go. Good. Well done. Good. Fantastic, Billy. Keep going. Well done. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going at home, guys. Make sure you're pushing through. Pushing through. Keep going. Well done. Good. Well done. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get them in. Keep going, guys. I know it's tiring. We've got to keep pushing. We've got to have full control of the ball. We've got to master the ball. And relax. Excellent, guys. Really well done to those at home. Working hard. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a scissor La croqueta. So, we're going to do a single scissor and execute a La croqueta. So, I'll start more centrally. Give myself a bit more space. So, it's going to be scissor, La croqueta, scissor, La croqueta, scissor, La croqueta. Alright? So, quite simple. But it's you have to concentrate on it. Make sure you're working on the coordination. Ready, Bill? Let's go. Scissor, croqueta, scissor, croqueta. Good, well done, well done. Okay, now relax. Now we're going to take the last two ball mastery skills that we've done, and we're going to put them into, we're going to go for 45 seconds each, but we're not going to have any breaks. So we're going to shift straight from one ball mastery technique to the other. So we're going to start, we're going to go with the outside, inside La croquetas for 45 seconds, and then we're going to go straight into, what La croquetas we were just doing? Scissor La croquetas. Alright? Alright guys, get ready at home. If you need a drink, get it now. We're going to start in about 10 seconds. Ready? So outside, inside, cut, La croquetas. Ready? Go. That's it. Good. Well done. Good. Good. Keep going. Make sure you're breathing, guys. Regulate your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Regulate your breathing. Good. Well done. 15 seconds left. Keep going. Keep going. Well done. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Well done. Fantastic, Billy. And change. Let's go. Scissor La croquetas. Let's go. You at home. Scissor La croquetas. Scissor La croquetas. Good. Good. Well done. Good. That's it, Billy. I can hear you breathe. I can hear the breathing. It's hard work. I can hear it. Good. Keep working. Keep working. Good. 30 seconds left. Keep going. Keep going. Bring it back. Bring it back. Fantastic. Well done. Well recovered. Good. Good. Keep going. Good. Regulate that breathing. Good. Keep going. 15 seconds left. Good, well done, Bill. Well done. Keep going. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Real good, real good. Yes. How you feeling? How's that feel?
Tiring.
Tiring, yeah? All right, guys. Go and get yourself a drink. Deserve it. Have a little rest. We'll be back with another technique. What we're going to work on now, guys, we're going to work on the double scissor la croqueta. This one can be a little bit difficult in terms of the coordination. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it through how you should do it, which foot you should use and when to use it. So we're going to start off with the left foot, doing our scissor, then we're going to do the scissor with the right foot, and then we're going to initiate the la croqueta with the right foot. So left foot, la croqueta. Then we're going to do the opposite. Right foot, la croqueta. Then it goes back to the beginning. Left foot, la croqueta, and then back again. Right foot, la croqueta. All right? So Billy's going to run through that now and do it at the same time as you guys. Bill, let's try and make sure we concentrate and focus on which foot we're using and which foot does the la croqueta. If it helps you, say it out loud. Okay? All right, ready? Let's go. Go on, start again, don't worry. Don't worry. Good, done. Good. Done. Right, left, la croqueta. Left, right, la croqueta. Right, left, la croqueta. Left, right, la croqueta. Right, left, la croqueta. Left, right, la croqueta. Fantastic. Keep going, keep going. Good. Now you've got the rhythm. Keep going. Well done. Keep going, keep going. If you mess up at home, guys, just keep going, keep pushing. Bring yourself back to the middle and keep going. So depending on your environment, it might be a little bit difficult. So like the ball at the moment, the ability to maintain control of this ball can be quite difficult because he's on a slope. So as I said, it's the environment we're working. We've got to deal with the real. If you've got a sloped environment, you're going to have to work on it and just work with the ball as much as you can. If you've got a smaller space, again, just work with the little space that you've got. Try and get your touches in. Try and get those la croquetas in. Try and get the coordination of those scissors in. That's what's really important. Well done. And relax. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the step over scissor la croqueta. You need a demo for that one, Bill, or you got this one?
Step over.
Yep. Scissor. La croqueta. Yeah. One movement. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Fantastic. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Good. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Step over, scissor, la croqueta. Excellent. Well done. That's it. So keep alternating feet, guys. All right, we're doing it with alternate feet. So it's left, right, right. Concentrate on those la croquetas. Remember not to forget to make sure as we're shifting that ball with that la croqueta, we're shifting it from one side to the other with our feet moving simultaneously to buy us that extra fraction of a second. Well done. Keep going. Keep going. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Is we're going to go with the pass drags. All right. So we're going to pass the ball forward with the inside of our right foot. And we're going to drag it back with the sole of our left foot. So we pass it forward, drag it back. Pass it forward, drag it back. Pass it forward, drag it back. Pass forward, drag back. Again, for those of you that are more advanced, when you get a bit more comfortable, can you do it with feeling the ball more than you're looking at it? So I'm occasionally looking down at the ball, but when I do look at the ball, I'm looking at the ball through the bottom of my eyes, so I can look at the camera, I can look to my right, I can look to my left at the same time as doing the skill, okay? Again, if you can check your shoulders while doing it as well, then even better. You want to get a little rhythm, and then we're going to work with some intensity. So we're going to do this with a little rhythm. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Ready? Go. Good. Push that ball out a little bit in front of you. Working on that weight of pass at the moment. Good. Get that good weight of pass. Get a good rhythm, good weight of pass. Push it a little bit further, Bill. Good. Ooh, go again. Bring it back, go again. Bring it back, go again. That's it. Good. Keep going. Ten seconds left. Keep going. And swap foot. So inside of the left, drag it back with the sole of the right. Good, well done. There you go, 45 seconds of these, keep going. Good, well done, keep going. Good. Good, keep going. Good. Very important, guys at home, very important you work on both feet. You know, if you don't practice both feet, you're only lying to yourself, you're only cheating yourself. Work on both feet. You need to master the ball, you need to be comfortable and accomplished with both feet. Good, well done. A few more seconds and relax. Good, well done. All right, take a break, have a drink. We're going to work on our past drags, so we're going to work on that with alternate feet. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to push the ball forward and then drag it back, stop it. Then repeat with the other foot. Push it forward to the inside, use the sole to drag it back, inside to stop it. So push, drag, stop, push, drag, stop. Once you get comfortable, get a little rhythm. Very important that we change the angle of our foot. So it's inside and then I'll swivel my hips, swivel my ankle to bring the ball back. Alright, so it's all about ankle flexibility and it's all about how quick can you open your hips to change direction. Alright, so as I said, we get a little rhythm. Once you get comfortable, you can lift your head up a bit, not looking at the ball. You may mess up, ball may go away, but I'd rather you do that than stay in your comfort zone. So let's try and challenge ourselves, yeah? Alright, ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Let's go. Ready? Let's go. Okay, push out a little bit further. Good, well done. Good. Feel that weight of pass, guys. Feel the ball. Don't worry, if the ball messes up, it goes away. It's the real. We just bring it back. You know, we want to show you the real. We don't want to cut and edit it. We want to show you the real. So if we mess up, we mess up. All right, it's the real. Good, Bill. Keep going. Well done. Good. Keep practicing, guys. Practice makes permanent. Yeah? Practice makes permanent. Get those repetitions in. Keep going, Bill. Get those repetitions in. All right, and relax. What we're going to do is we're going to go for a side step la croqueta. So this one can be quite difficult. All right, again, just with the coordination, it's more of a mental thing, just understanding when to do the side step, when to do the la croqueta. So for me, I find it a lot easier if I don't actually put my foot on the ground after my la croqueta. In between my la croqueta and my side step, I don't put my foot on the ground. You might have to find ways to make it easier for yourself. So we're going to start off with a la croqueta. So it's a la croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. Croqueta, side step. Side step. So as I do the la croqueta, my foot doesn't touch the floor. And I just have a little flick to put my foot to the side to fake the opponent that I'm going that way. And then I do my la croqueta to the other way. So I'll give you another little demo. So la croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. All right, ready? Let's go. Good, well done. Good. Keep going. Good, well done. Good, comfortable, yeah? Got it let down, got it comfortable. Right, we're gonna go for 30 seconds, real intense. Ready? Go, 30 seconds. Good, good, well done. Excellent, excellent. Well done. Good. Good. Keep going. Keep going. 8 seconds left. Keep going. Well done. Excellent. If you're doing this one at home and you've locked it down already, fantastic. This one took me about 2 days to learn. All right. So if you're doing this already, you're learning a lot quicker than your coach. Well done. And relax. We went an extra 8 seconds, but we don't mind the extra. We don't mind the extra. You know. All right, this is the challenge now. This one here, if you can't do this one, don't feel too bad. Just work on it, work on it, work on it. It might take some time. So you may not have actually seen this video in the Instagram feed. You might not have seen this one because I thought this one was quite advanced. I didn't want to scare people off. So I'm going to show you this one. But again, just give it a try, give it a practice. But if you can't do it yet, don't worry. Just keep practicing, keep working on it because it's taken me a while to do it. I know Billy was looking at it when I first sent Billy the video to practice the skill. I know he's definitely had eyebrows raised as well. So we're going to run through it step by step slowly. So this one is the step over, double side step, scissor, la croqueta. So we're going to do a lot of work. Our body's going to do a lot of movement, but we're only really going to touch the ball twice with our la croqueta. Does that make sense? So we're going to touch one foot and then the other foot. The rest of it is all the movement. It's all about the fundamentals and how you move your body. All right? Because these are skills we're going to be using in match situations when you're going 1v1 with people. So we start off with a step over. Let's get the ball stopped first. So start off with a step over, side step, scissor, la croqueta. So I'll run it through again. So it's a step over, side step, scissor, la croqueta. Okay? So I'll run it through a little bit more pace. Alright? So it's a side step, it's a step over, side step, scissor, la croqueta. So step over, side step, scissor, la croqueta. Okay? Alright, let's see how Billy does. Let's see how you guys do at home. So run it off slowly, start it slowly, get used to it, get comfortable. See, Billy's a better man than me. Billy's working both feet. I've only figured this out on one foot so far. Very done, good. Excellent, Bill, excellent. Excellent, well done. Good, keep going. So we're linking 3-4 skills together now. Excellent, well done. Two more for them. Good, one more. Cheers! Yes, Billy, well done. All right, relax. Part of the video. Here's where it's going to get really intense. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through 9 ball mastery techniques. So we're going to do them in sets of 3. So we're going to do one technique for a minute, then we're going to have a 30-second rest. We're going to do another technique, then a 30-second rest. And then the last technique, then we'll have a minute rest, and then we'll go into the next set of 3. Okay, so we're going to start off, Billy, if you'd like to come in, we're going to start off with la croquetas, just to keep it simple. Start off with our la croquetas, we're going to go for a minute. All right? Ready? Go. Very important to stay focused, guys, when you're doing your la croquetas. It may seem simple, but it's the simple stuff that's the hardest to do well. Alright, you've got to do the simple stuff well. Keep going, good, well done. That's it, keep going. Can you get your head up a little bit? Try not looking down at the ball. Look at the ball through the bottom of your eyes. Good, well done. Good. Well done. Keep going, 30 seconds left. Good. What number am I putting up, Bill? What number have I got up?
5.
Good. Number, Bill?
2.
Yeah, now it's more difficult. Now you've got to look at that number.
3.
Good.
4.
Good, well done. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep looking up.
4.
Good. 10 seconds left. Keep going.
5.
Good. Keep going.
1.
Good. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep checking, see if I got a number up. Keep going. Bring it back. Good. Well done. And relax. 30 seconds. So we want to breathe now. We want to use our 30 seconds. So have a light stretch of our legs if we need to. Have a little stretch. And you want to breathe for the rest of the time. Alright? Just breathe. So the next technique we're going to do is we're going to go for an outside cut, inside cut, la croqueta. So I'll give you another demo. So it's an outside cut, inside cut, shift the weight, la croqueta. Outside cut, inside cut, shift the weight, la croqueta. So you might want to do it alternative as well. So outside, inside, la croqueta, outside, inside, la croqueta. Ready, Bill? Let's go. Let's get it. Good. Get those touches in. Now your legs should be feeling the burn. You should be feeling the burn now. You've got to work through it. Concentrate on that technique. Concentrate on every touch. Concentrate on every movement. Well done. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Good. 20 seconds gone. Keep going. Good. Good. Well done. Get those techniques. Good. Good. Well done. Remember, concentrate on those La croquetas, guys. Concentrate on how you shift in that ball, that La croqueta. Concentrate how you shift your balance. Simultaneous foot movement, good, much better. Simultaneous foot movement, good, well done. Good. Good, well done. That foot moving early. Good, well done, Billy. Good, 7 seconds left. Keep going, keep going. Good. Can you have a little look up when you do that La croqueta? Good. Tap, tap, get that look up. La croqueta. You need to see the space you're going to exit into after you do that La croqueta. Excellent. And relax. 30-second break. Have a little rest. Good. That's it. Hands behind the head. Breathe deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Have a little shake out of your legs. I know it gets tiring. Alright, so the next technique we're going to use is we're going to go for a step over, scissor, La croqueta. So it's a step over, scissor, La croqueta. 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 Alright, so we're going to do it, as I said, intense. We're really going to work that intensity with our ball mastery. We want to really get fit at the same time as working on our technique. Alright, Billy, let's go. 30 seconds up. Let's get in. Ready? Let's go. Good. Well done. Good. 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 Good adjustment of the feet, Billy. Well done. Sometimes your ball might go elsewhere. You've got to adjust your feet. You might have to do a wider step over, or you might have to do a smaller scissor. Good. Excellent. Well done. Good. 20 seconds gone. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep going. Bring it back. Good. Bring it back. Good. Well done. That's it. Keep working at home, guys. Make sure you keep working. All right. Keep going. 30 seconds left. You're doing really well. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Seconds left. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. 2 more. Come on. 2 more. Good. And fantastic. Rest. Minute rest now. Good. Have a little minute rest, guys. Go and get yourself a drink. Sets. So we're going to start off with the pass drag. We're going to start off with the right foot. So we're going to push the ball with our inside of our right foot and drag it back with the sole of our left. So we're going to get a little balance, get a little rhythm going. Work on that weight of pass. So I'm going to try and retrieve the ball at the same point every time. Try and push that ball at the same weight every time. Get some consistency in our weight of pass and get some consistency in our coordination. Alright? Good to go? So we're going to go for a minute and we're going to take a 30-second rest and we're going to go for a minute with the left. Ready? Go. Well done. It's good. It's good. Keep going. That's it. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Make sure you concentrate on that weight of pass. Good. Well done. Make sure you adjust your feet. Work on that coordination. Get that rhythm going. Stay light on your toes so you're always able to move. If it messes up, just bring it back. Go again. Keep going. 30 seconds left. Well done. Keep going. Keep working. Keep working. 15 seconds left. Keep pushing. Fantastic, fantastic. Well done. All right, have a little break. 30 seconds. Have a rest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So guys, while you're having this rest, just give you a few little technical pointers. So remember, again, I know I've said it before, but it's really important when we're doing our La croquetas, try to really concentrate on moving your feet simultaneously. So as I move this right, this foot is going to slightly be in the air, ready to receive. There, yeah, there. So if you look and break it down in slow motion, I'm sure you'll see my left foot moving slightly before my right. So there, just there, yeah. So I've already sprung off the opposite foot when you're doing La croqueta, right, Bill? Concentrate on that at home. Concentrate. The details, the details, the details. Ready? Go. Yeah, that's it. Work that foot. Good. Work that alternate foot. Done. Very important that we work both feet. At Alpha, we do not have a weaker or a stronger foot. We have a favorite and a least favorite foot. But both of the feet are able to work with both of them. Keep going, 30 seconds left. Good. Good. Keep going, keep going. Get that weight of parts, good. Fifteen seconds left. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Seconds left. Keep working. Keep working. And relax. Fantastic. Well done. 30 seconds break. All right. So just a little bit again. Another little bit of technical information. When we're making our pass, this is any sort of pass we make. Very important. Very, very important that we lock our ankles. Okay. Make sure our ankles are locked and we push through the ball. Push. So if our ankles are all flimsy, the ball's liable to go in any direction. If you lock our ankle, it's a lot more accurate. We can push the ball forward, drag it back. It goes in the same direction every time. That's how we get consistency. All right? Hitting the ball in the middle of the ball and the middle of your foot. All right? So we're going to go into another technique now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use both feet. So we're going to push the ball forward with a pass, drag it back, stop it. Then repeat the process with the other foot. Push it forward, drag it back, stop it. Again, very important. Hit the middle of the ball with the middle of your foot, lock your ankle and push through the ball. There, drag back, stop. If it messes up, just get the ball back and we'll start again. So get your rhythm first. Once you get a rhythm and you feel comfortable, then you can speed it up and bring it with more intensity. All right, Bill, ready to go?
Yeah.
That one, all right, ready? Going for a minute. Let's go. Good. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Well done. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Well done. Well done. Good reactions. Good. Fantastic. Keep going. Keep going. Push that ball. Good. Excellent. 30 seconds left. Keep pushing. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Go again, bring it back, go again. Keep going, 20 seconds left. That's it, keep going, 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Push, 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 keep going. Get him in, get him in. Good, a little bit harder with that right foot push. Good, push it out a little bit more. Good, push it out a little bit more. Good, well done. Good. Excellent, well done. Do the last three of our techniques. We're going to start it off with Brazilian flare. We're going to do it for a minute, and then we're going to have a 30-second break. Billy will do Brazilian flare. I will do rolling Brazilian flare. For those of you that find it a little bit too easy or want to challenge yourself and push yourselves a bit more, you can do rolling Brazilian flare. For those of you that can't do Brazilian flare or find it a bit too challenging, then feel free to do inside taps, feel free to do toe taps, feel free to do something else for that minute, all right? As long as it's intense and you're working hard. So just to give you a little rundown of the moving Brazilian flare, how it's going to go tap with the left, sole roll with the right, tap behind the standing leg with the left. Then repeat the process. Tap with the right, roll across with the left, tap behind the standing foot with the right. Okay, so just to put that into practice, it will go there, 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 there. So each time we're moving the ball. Again, if it messes up, just bring it back and go again. All right? we're gonna go for a minute, then we're gonna have a 30-second break. You ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ready? Let's go. Very important, guys. Try and be light on your toes. Don't let your heels touch the floor at any time. Again, if you mess it up, just bring it back to the middle and keep going. Keep going, 30 seconds left, guys. Keep going, 5 seconds left. And relax. Side step la croqueta, which is for me one of the most difficult just in terms of the coordination. So again, we're going to do a la croqueta first. Before my foot touches the floor, I'll do a side step. So I'll give you a demo. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. La croqueta, side step. Alright, so we're going to do that intense for a minute. Then we're going to take another 30-second break. And then we're going to go to the last one. Woo! The last one. Different. Ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Let's go. Good. Good, well done. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. 20 seconds gone. Keep going, keep going. No, this one's a burner. This one's a burner. Keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. That's it, keep going. That's it. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Good. Get back the rhythm. Get back the rhythm. Good. 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 Well done. Get back the rhythm. Get back the rhythm. Good. 15 seconds left. Keep it clean. 15 seconds. Can we keep it clean for 15 seconds? Good. 10 seconds left. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Can we keep it clean? 4 seconds left. Keep it clean. Fantastic. Excellent. Well done. 30 seconds break. Very good, bro. Very good. Very good. All right. So now you're definitely blown. That one definitely would have made your heart rate go up. Definitely would have had you breathing heavy. Again, any of the skills that you see that you find, if you find a little bit too difficult, a little bit too challenging, you've got two choices. You either go back and practice them, lock them down, or if it's not quite there yet, then you're welcome to pick another skill, even if we've done it previously or you've already used it in your set of 3. Bring that skill back, work that for a minute, work it intense, and then we have our rest. All right? So the last one, again, if you want to do something else, feel free. If you want to do the one we've just worked on, or there's a specific one that you're kind of getting but not quite there yet, then feel free to pull that one out. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do the step over, double side step, scissor, la croqueta. Step over, double side step, scissor, la croqueta. Yeah? Bill, you got this?
Yeah.
A minute?
Of course.
Yeah? All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get this. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Good. Excellent, Bill. Well done, well done. Good, well adjusted, well adjusted. That's it, keep working, keep working. Excellent, excellent. Well adjusted. Good. Bring it back if you need. Come on closer if you need. Good. That's it. 15 seconds left. Keep going. Good. Step over. Side step. Side step. Scissor. La croqueta. Step over. Side step. Side step. Scissor. La croqueta. Step over. Side step. Side step. Scissor. La croqueta. step over, side step. Let's go, bring it back, bring it back, last one. Come on, let's do last one clean. Step over, side step, scissor, la croqueta, fantastic.